Hello students, today will we discuss about making inference. ओके, मेकिंग इन्फ्रेंस का मीनिंग होता है अनुमान लगाना. मेकिंग इन्फ्रेंस इज अ कॉम्प्रिहेंशन स्ट्रेटजी used by proficient readers to read between the lines, make connections and draw conclusions about the text meanings and purpose. इसमें क्या होता है, जैसे कि अनुमान लगाना. किसी भी चीज़ का अनुमान लगाना केवल एक अनुमान लगाना नहीं होता है, बल्कि उसमें डिसीजन लेने की ज़रूरत होती है, जिसका समर्थन होना ज़रूरी होता है. हम एक उचित रूप से अनुमान लगा सकते हैं. जब कोई एक अनुमानित प्रश्न पूछा जाता है तो अपने पाठ के भीतर जो संकेत हैं उनको तलाश करें. ठीक है, कि वो किस प्रश्न से रिलेटेड क्वेश्चन पूछा गया है, किस चीज़ से. मेकिंग इन्फ्रेंस एज यू रीड. To make inferences from reading, take 2 or more details from the reading and see if you can draw a conclusion. Remember, making an inference is not just making a wild guess. You need to make a judgment that can be supported just as you could reasonably. Inner there is a baby in a stroller, but not reasonably infer that there are groceries, even though both would technically be a guess. When you are asked in inference questions, go back over the reading and look for hints within the text, such as words that are directly related to the questions you may be asked or words that indicate opinion. Introduce this strategy by modeling it for students, starting with everyday examples, moving to listening activities, and then to text example. Tell students that good readers make inferences to understand what they are reading. Emphasize that they will bring their own knowledge of event to the text, so each inference may be unique. For example, you may want to introduce making inferences with an example such as the following. You got to school this morning and you could not find a lesson plan. You were reading it over while having breakfast, so you probably left it on your kitchen table. Inference is a conclusion or opinion that is logically formed through observation, facts, reasoning, and evidence. Learn about the meaning of inference, explore how to infer an intended meaning, and understand how to practice making inferences. Imagine for a moment that you have arrived at your house after work. All the lights are out. So as you assume that you are the first one home, as you walk from your car, you see there is a package on the front step. Before you even pick it up, you assume that it was left by the mailman. You finally open the front door and see that the living room has been cleaned. You then conclude that someone must have cleaned the room while you were at work. In each of these moments, you have practiced inference. Okay. फर्स्ट स्टेप्स ऑफ मेकिंग इन्फ्रेंस. क्या क्या स्टेप्स हैं मेकिंग इन्फ्रेंस के? फर्स्ट है आइडेंटिफाई एंड इन्फ्रेंस क्वेश्चंस. यानी एक अनुमान प्रश्न की पहचान करें. First, you will need to determine whether or not you are actually being asked to make an inference on a reading test. The most obvious questions will have the word suggest, imply or infer right in the tag like these. According to the passage, we can reasonably infer based on the passage. It could be suggested that which of the following statement is well supported by the passage. Next, trust the passage. Now that you are certain you have an inference quotient on your hands and you know exactly what an inference is, you shall need to let go of your prejudices and prior knowledge and use the passage to prove that the inference you select is the correct one. Inferences on a multiple choice exam are different from those in real life. Out in the real world, if you make an educated guess, your inference could still be incorrect, but on a multiple choice exam, your inference will be correct because you will use the details in the passage to prove it. You have to trust that the passage offers you the truth in the setting of the test and that one of the answer choices provided is correct without stepping too far outside the realm of the passage. Next, I hunt for clues. Your third step is to start hunting for clues, supporting details, vocabulary, characters, actions, descriptions, dialogues, and more to prove one of the inferences listed below. The questions. Take these questions and text for example. Next, narrow down the choice. The last step to making a correct inference on a multiple choice test is to narrow down the answer choices using the clues from the passage. We can infer that nothing much was satisfactory to Elisa about her marriages, which gets rid of choice. Last है practice. To get really good at making inference, you will need to practice making your own inferences first. So start with these free inferences practice worksheet. Inferences is using observation and background to reach a logical conclusion. You probably practice inference every day. For example, if you see someone eating a new food, and he or she makes a face, then you infer he does not like it. Or if someone slams a door, you can infer that she is upset about something. Before you can begin to practice inference in literature, you should know what you are looking for. Your goal is to find the intended meaning of the text. Intended means what we think the author is trying to teach us. Why is it important to make inferences? When writing a story, an author will not include all the information for us. He will expect us to read between the lines and reach conclusions about the text. When making inferences, you are looking beyond what is stated in the text and finding the ideas to which the author only hints. This makes you a more active reader and critical thinker. It also makes it easier to understand what the author is sharing with you. Making inferences involves using what you know to make a guess about what you don't know or reading between the lines. Readers who make inferences Use the clues in the text along with their own experiences to help them figure out what is not directly said, making the text personal and memorable. Helping students make text memorable will help them gain more personal pleasure from reading, read the text more critically, and remember and apply what they have read. Researchers have confirmed that thoughtful, active, proficient readers are metacognitive. They think about their own thinking during reading. They can identify when and why with meaning of the text. Inferences is the active process of deriving a conclusion based on what one already knows or one assumes. The statement gives an evidence for or that supposedly lead to conclusion are known as premises. Why is it important? Important क्यों है? Researchers have confirmed that thoughtful, active, proficient readers are metacognitive. They think about their own thinking during reading. They can identify when and they why the meaning of the text is unclear to them and can use a variety of strategy to solve comprehension problems deepen their understanding of a text. Proficient readers use their prior knowledge and textual information to draw conclusions, make critical judgments, and form unique interpretations from text. Okay, thank you for watching. Call